everyone, welcome on board. This is Anisha here today in conversation with Hemanth, Tamanna, and Vanshika here from IMT Ghaziabad. So, welcome on board, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much, Anisha.
Lovely. So, today we are
Thank
going
you
to
so
be
much.
amazing. We've got these students here from the admissions committee. So, all the questions, all queries that you all have with respect to should you apply, should you not, how is the interviews, you can drop in your comments and ask. And I'm going to ask these students as well to share that with us and get some cheat codes on how to crack IMT as well from all of them. But before we talk about IMT and all, let's know a little bit more about you guys. So, why don't you give us a quick introduction about you and how has life been before IMT? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
hi everyone. My name is Hemanth. I'm currently a second year student at IMT Ghaziabad, and prior to joining IMT, I had 3 years of work experience at an IT company, Wipro, and post that I have joined IMT in 2024, and I'm going to pass out in the next couple of months.
Oh, lovely, awesome. So you spent nearly 2 years on the IMT campus.
Yes.
Amazing. Hi Tamanna, hi Vanshika. Why don't you guys also introduce yourself?
Sure. So I'm Tamanna and I'm currently pursuing PGDM Marketing. I've completed BCom Honors from Daulat Ram College, University of Delhi, and I'm a fresher. I'm in first year currently. I'll be graduating in 2027.
Lovely. How about you, Vanshika?
Hi everyone, myself Vanshika. I am a fresher. I did my bachelor's in life sciences from Gargi College, University of Delhi, and post that I joined IMT Ghaziabad. I'm currently a marketing student here, and I am also class of 2027.
Awesome. So we've got a mixed background, with WorkX and freshers, people from BCom, people from tech, people from life sciences background. So tell me, all of you guys, how has life been at IMT Ghaziabad? I mean, is it worth the rigor and stress that you go through and then make it there?
Absolutely.
Yes, like here we get to experience lots of opportunities and be it in terms of anything. And we have a beautiful campus here. We get to explore that too, and it's worth the rigor we go through.
Amazing, amazing. How about you, Hemant? You spent the most time.
Yeah, so to be very, very honest, I definitely believe that the rigor was definitely the worth the wait because I see that it's been almost 2 years here, and I'm definitely gonna miss the college once I pass out because I've made the most memories, most number of friends. The networking that I've done has been invaluable for me.
Amazing. That's so really nice. Now, you guys would have also been like, there are a lot of students who are listening to us who have probably got CATs at 90, 95 percentile and, are not maybe clearing sectional cutoffs. Disheartened कि IIMs की calls आ रही हैं रोज किसी की आई किसी की नहीं आई. How was it your experience? Like, what made you choose and apply to IMT Ghaziabad, and what was your CAT at percentile as well also?
Think I'll go first. When I gave CAT, I messed up my quant sectional a bit. But before even applying for ZAT, before giving CAT, I had applied to IMT because it is a legacy college and it was in one of my, in the list of the colleges that I wanted to join. And so then I gave ZAT. I scored 93, 94 percentile in CAT, and I got 96.8 percentile in ZAT. So that is how I landed up in interview for IMT.
And how was your interview like?
My interview, there are two parts in the entire process. So we have a critical thinking test and then we have a personal interview. So first, all of us give this written test, which is usually it's a time-based test. You have to write a short like a article so that they test you on the basis of that your knowledge. And then this personal interview. My interview lasted 15-20ish minutes and it was a mix of questions from my profile, from my undergrad degree, my curriculum, and a bit of marketing questions. So I think it was a good mix. And
so if you remember, was your interview taken by faculties, alumni, or how was it?
So there were two panelists. One of
Okay.
them is a faculty here, a senior faculty here, and the second one, I'm presuming that was a alumni of
Okay.
ours.
All right. How about you, Tamanna? How was your like your CAT and your interview experience?
So I scored around 92 percentile in CAT. I didn't appear for the ZAT since I was having my Delhi University examinations going on till like late of December.
Okay.
And my interview was taken place in Delhi itself in Feb. And as explained by Vanshika only, so there are two rounds of the interview. First is the written ability test, where they test you on the basis of the coherence and how you articulate the ideas, how you frame it. And the second round was the PI. So my interview was taken by faculty. And in my interview, there were questions which were from marketing, and one puzzle was also asked to me.
Oh,
In
nice.
general, that was a time based puzzle. That was the most tricky part of the interview. And in general, questions was asked about my profile and about me in general.
Interesting. How about you, Hemant?
Yeah, so I scored around 93.16 in CAT. I did not appear for that. So I have given my interview at IMT Hyderabad campus. It was taken by the faculty over there, and the critical thinking and personal interview were similar to what Vanshika and Tamanna have experienced. The critical thinking had a general topic wherein you had to write some like your opinions, your answer to that. And then my personal interview went for around 15-20 minutes, wherein they were asking me about my undergrad, my work experience, and also a bit of marketing and finance.
Okay, that's interesting. So, when you guys were preparing for your interviews, how did you go about preparing? Like, what all things you think is a must do for every fresher or work ex candidate sitting for not just IMT but all the interviews?
Talking about the prep, I think I'll just start first. Because the thing is, firstly, you'll have to be very thorough with the basics of your undergrad specialization that you have done, because there are a lot of faculty in most of the colleges who would be interested in knowing how well you have fared in your undergrad and what is your like experience in undergrad. And for work experience people, they will be interested in knowing what kind of tech stack have you used, what kind of company was it, more about your company culture and these kind of things. And also along with that, they expect you to have at least the basic idea about marketing, finance, HR and operations, because once you join an MBA college, you'll be starting with those basics. And they'll also would want to test the diversity of your background, because if you're from, let's say, a non-PBA background or a non-commerce background, you might find finance stuff, but finance is quintessential in MBA. So
Right.
just want to test if you're capable enough to understand that.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. And then, when you say like the rigor we go through with the prep, and how about when you come inside the B school? How is the curriculum here? What are the kind of things? Like, is the first year everybody says it's very stressful and hectic? So, how was it for the three of you guys?
First year is no doubt very rigorous, but one thing I genuinely liked about IMT's curriculum is it is very coherent and it is very diverse. It covers most of the aspects. As I told, I am from life sciences background, so switching from biology to business, a commerce background was going to be. I was very scared because it was going to be a tough change for me. I had never studied these subjects in my life. So when we entered, we had a special term, foundation term, a 1 month term, which which is designed specifically around the basic core concepts that are across all the, so we had marketing subjects, we had economics, we had data related, we have IT related subjects, so that all the students, when they start the first year, when they start the first term, they have an even base. That was one aspect that really stood out for me, because foundation terms, I think they are very essential when people are coming from diverse backgrounds in a degree like MBA. You really need to give a platform that students can compete on an even base.
Awesome. And how about like Hemant, you could give us some insights about how about the placements? I mean, you would have been done with your summers and finals on the batch as well also. So how is that going?
It's going great, to be honest. So, as you have asked about the rigor in first year, that is wherein the placements also come into picture because you'll have to balance your academics along with the placements because a lot of companies would be visiting your campus and you'll have to prepare about applying for those companies, sitting for the interviews along with the academics. So, that is wherein first year becomes a bit hectic, but fortunately, I received a pre-placement offer. So in the second year, I was not so stressed about it, or I was not required to wait for something else.
Okay, that's interesting. And usually, what is the batch diversity like? Like, you mentioned people from different backgrounds. Do we have people from WorkX and all, like, in terms of freshers versus WorkX? A lot of people say that freshers are not able to make it. I can see two of them here, definitely. So that's proving the point. But what's your batch like? Like, both of you, does it have more of freshers or more WorkX people?
So for our batch, we are having more of like it's a balanced in general. Like we do have a balanced thing. For example, we are having 40% of freshers and 60% of work ex. In general, it's balanced. So and when it comes to like freshers cannot make it, it's not this way. Like as mentioned by Vanshika, we have a foundation term that gives you a even base to every single thing, and that helps you to stood out in like the internship season as well and the finals as well. So there's no loophole being a fresher.
Okay.
And considering me and Tamanna, like with just two examples in front of you, I think that having a diverse base where we have a good a good ratio 40 60 55 65 ratio of work ex and fresher, it gives you a lot of perspectives. So as a fresher, you get to learn a lot with your peers who have actually worked in corporate before, and they also get fresh perspectives from us, the current trends and everything, the current ideas that are recent UG courses. So I think that is a really good aspect that stands out as when it comes to the diversity.
Lovely. And a lot of people, have this hesitance about the fact that, Ghaziabad is not safe, you shouldn't apply. I mean, long back, but I wasn't allowed to apply there because it's Ghaziabad and there's a perception that comes, with it. What do you guys think? Is it safe? Is it fun? How is it?
So the IMT Ghaziabad campus is located in the best area of Ghaziabad, and it's very well like guarded, and we are like not at all worried about our security at any point of time, since we have a campus like as mentioned, IMT never sleeps. We work almost in every night, so it's very well guarded, and we don't really need to worry about the security aspect of it.
Also, the connectivity is great. So Delhi is right, Delhi is nearby, and the connectivity from Delhi to Ghaziabad, especially to our campus, it's very the nearest metro station we have. It's like 10 minutes away, and
Okay.
the location. It's in the prime location. I come from a fairly conservative family. My parents also, they were a bit apprehensive, but when they visited and they liked everything, and we have great security inside, we can just say that I personally have not faced any issue. I can vouch for my other friends as well, considering, talking from a female perspective, we haven't faced any security issues, and we can personally vouch for that.
Lovely. And you can, or whoever likes can take this up as well also. A lot of people always say that the batch size is too big, so that's a little problematic. Those are most of the questions that students will ask you. Is placements a struggle because batch is too big, and what about the different programs and which to choose, how to choose? So how did you guys go about addressing this?
Talking about the BATSAs, I don't think it is like a very big factor when you consider IMT because there are other colleges in and around Delhi NCR that have the similar batch strength and are doing fairly well. So also IMT has been using the role-based competency placements, wherein which we have introduced recently, wherein you are allowed a choice to choose this role that you would want to fit in, or which kind of stream you would want to choose. So we are already seeing the results right now, and we have also updated the placement stats based on that, wherein until 31st December 2025, we will see that almost close to 450 people have been placed, and the highest placements have also been good. The average and median placements have been doing very good, and the number of PPOs have also increased from the previous year, where we have close to 100 PPOs this time.
Okay.
So IMT is doing fairly well in terms of placements, and we are continuing to grow.
Awesome. That's really nice and amazing. So, if you guys, when you had to choose, I'm sure you also had different options, various other colleges. So, what all options did you had, and what made you choose ki nahi, I am going to take IMT over the other options in hand?
I would love to take this answer because I faced this thing. When I was done with my interviews, I had an offer from MICA and I had an offer from IMT, and both are great colleges. And I was there, considering my options for once. But the ultimate reason that I chose IMT was multiple things. So one big factor that really stood out for me, the ROI of IMT is exceptional because there is a major fee difference in IMT's fees and MICA's fees. Also, so right now, female candidates in IMT get a 25% scholarship, and even and we also have a meritorious scholarship. So if you score 98% above, 98 percentile above, you get a 30% scholarship. And so, considering that. The fees, there's already a big fee gap, and on top of that you are getting a chunk back as a scholarship. And when comparing that to the medians and the average placement figures with other colleges, the ROI of IMT I felt stood out. It was better for me. And plus we're in NCR, we have connectivity, we are in the hub of where all the companies are. We are in Gurgaon, Noida, Delhi, it's all nearby, and that also gives one advantage over other colleges. So that was one of few reasons why I chose IMT.
That's interesting. And how about the on campus? Like, do you guys mentioned you're working like till late night and all? How about the clubs, committees? Do you guys also get to have some fun and party, or कि सिर्फ पढ़ाई 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 और रिगर ही करते रहते हैं हम?
So I would like to take this question. So we recently ended with our event of admissions committee. So post that it was a great event. We had a 2-day event where we invite students from UG colleges and WorkX who are who are actually looking for MBA later down the line. And that was a great event. Post that we made sure that we have fun enough to reimburse the energies that we have put in the event, and to fuel our energy back again for the further processes that we need to have. So yeah, it's a mix and it's a balance of all things.
Also, we have a big number of clubs and committees in all the aspects. So every every domain is covered by one club or one committee. So it is great to be every other day. I personally feel that not a single day goes without some activity happening, some competition happening, and it keeps you on your toes. You're always applying for something. There are competitions, there are game nights, everything. That I feel is great, and the best part is all the committees, all the clubs are student driven. So from the planning to the execution, everything is done by students, which gives you the practical aspect that you need and which you will be needing in corporate life later. That I feel is the best aspect of clubs and committees in IMT.
Awesome. That's really nice. And how about you, Hemanth? All of these guys have been very excited about the committees and fun parties. Do you also get to enjoy or no?
Yeah, definitely we do get the time to enjoy, and especially once we have completed our first year, second year becomes relatively simpler because the number of subjects also reduce, and the number of classes are also a bit less hectic. And along with the clubs and committees, there is one more unique aspect that I love about IMT is it respects the traditions of all the other people that who are in the campus. So currently we have people from 28 states of the country, and every time we have some cultural events going on for a particular state. Let's say for tomorrow we are having an event for Pongal and Sankranti that is organized by the Telugu and the Tamil community. And on 23rd, we have the Saraswati Puja that is organized by the Bengal community. So, all the cultural events also help us gain more exposure about the various people staying at IMT and also have fun.
Awesome, that's amazing. So that's about that. How about interactions with the faculties, with the alumni? Do we get to meet them?
Faculties here are really helpful, really supportive. We have visiting faculties coming from best institutes, apart from the full-time professors that we have, and professors sometimes go out of their ways to help us. During exam cycle, we had like one of our professors was mailing us even at 10 p.m. that if you have any doubt questions, if you need anything, you can mail me. I will be reverting, so that we there is no the faculties in general leave no stone unturned to help us with our curriculum. And yeah, alum interaction is also great. I think Hemanth can build up on that.
Yeah, so coming to the alumni interactions, as Vanshika has mentioned, the faculty are very, very supportive. And also during your summer internships, during your final placements, if you have any questions regarding any of the company or any of the topics that the company might be asking you, you can reach out to any of the faculty. Then they are kind enough to let you know what exactly you can speak, how you can build your points, and what kind of answers do you have to frame. So that is one great thing about IMT. Even though the faculty are so much experienced, they step into your shoes of being a student and they help you out of their way. And coming to the alumni interactions, I think we have a alumni relations committee over here which organizes alumni meets in various parts of the country and also in foreign. So people would be coming there, people take questions from us and then they answer that. And alum visits are also very regular at IMT, wherein they'll be hosting some leadership talks or some guest lectures. So that is also a great way to interact with the alum. Also, as Tamanna just mentioned, we were recently done with an event of admissions committee event, and we also had our alums, so that all the participants who came from all over India got a chance, like they can get a chance to interact with alumni, and they can get real examples of what life is after leaving IMT, not just while inside IMT.
That's
I would
amazing.
like to add one more point to what Vanshika mentioned before. Like, professors go beyond the limits to help us. Like, for me personally, when the case competitions was going on and me being a fresher, I had a little bit difficult in solving the case comps. I have asked many professors like how to deal with them and how to like approach the case comps and how to make the PPTs. They have helped us like in numerous ways, be it PPT making, be it anything. So professors really help us in every like possible way they could do.
That's amazing. That's so nice. And last final thing I would like to ask is, would you guys recommend to apply to IMT or not for all the students who are listening to us?
So, as like IMT is in Delhi, NCR being a hub of companies, as mentioned by Vanshika before as well, I would highly like recommend people to come here because we have great placements here and we have great campus life. Have like having us balance of both being academics as well as the extracurricular activities that gives you a great exposure. And I think that's what MBA teaches you later down the line.
Absolutely. I would love to recommend IMT because I made the decision to switch my fields, and I was apprehensive, and not a single day I have regretted my decision, because the even the curriculum and the college, I have been enjoying every single day here. And every single day is a learning experience. I'm not saying this just for the sake of it. It really is. It teaches you so much. There are wonderful peers. You learn something every day, and that is a great thing to have. That is a great environment to be in before stepping into the corporate world. So yeah, absolutely, I would recommend IMT to others.
Amazing. That's really nice. So thank you so much, guys, for spending time with all the students and answering this. We'll also put up a thread on one of our forums where students can ask questions to you, or in the YouTube comments as well. I'll request you to take them up. Let's help these guys in their final journey of selecting colleges, applying, and taking the right decisions. And for all the students who are listening, thank you so much for being patient for us. I hope this helped clear most of your doubts. But still, if you all have anything else, drop in the comments and we'll be there to help you guys. All the best and take care.
Hi, I'm Sejal Sharma.
Sauradeep Chaudhary. मेरा CAT percentile 99.20 था.
Watching your videos and I kept watching them, and the motivation and your energy was just too high that it gave me the motivation that I can do it.
I'm very grateful to you because आपके मैं सारे lectures बैठा हूँ.
CATKing का जो interface है वो बहुत ही अच्छा है एकदम CAT की तरफ.
क्या बात है? Whenever I used to feel low, आपका motivation देख लेती थी.
पापा मेरे से बड़े फैन हैं. क्यों भाई? क्योंकि जब मैं स्पीकर पे पढ़ता था या आपके वीडियो देखता था तो बोलते हैं यार ये बंदा ना पढ़ाते हो सब ये मोटिवेट करता है तुम्हें, वो हवा बढ़ती रहनी चाहिए हमेशा गाड़ी में.
Thank you so much, sir. And I would again like to thank all of you as the CATKing family. It's been a great experience.
Hit the bell icon.